youth, persons with disability can be able to coalesce around issues of community policing and public safety within the city. So kwa mengi yale ambayo tumesema ni kwamba tunafanya kazi pamoja na Kenya Power na Police Service Commission, Police Service pamoja na wale officers wa ngao, tukiwa na commissioner wetu wa Nairobi region Bwana Kitio, county commissioner wa Nyonyi na timu zote kuhakikisha kwamba mko na usalama katika jiji letu. Mnakumbuka wakati ambapo tuliingia 2022 kulikuwa na visa vingi sana vya uhalifu, na tukakaa na aliyekuwa Inspector General of Police Bwana Kome pamoja na maafisa wake DIGs ambao walikuwa wakati huo, na mambo yakatulia. Hatutakubali turudi tena pale ambapo tulikuwa. Jambo lingine vile RC amesema ni kwamba wale ambao ni wachuuzi katika mji wetu wa Nairobi, wale ambao wanafanya kazi ya bodaboda, kwa sababu wafanyikazi wengi wa bodaboda, the majority of them ni watu wazuri sana na wanafanya kazi vizuri na wanajua mahali ambapo wanafaa kuwa. Tunawasihi wasikubali watu wengine waingie miongoni mwao kuharibia jina yao. They need to root them out. We have agreed on circles where they operate, the pickup points, the designated areas, operate within those. If you're not in those areas, you will be arrested and no one is going to come to your respite, because we must have order in the city. So naomba kwa sasa nisiseme mengi zaidi ya hapo, kwa sababu ni jambo ambalo tunashirikiana na ni jambo ambalo linaendelea, and that we'll continue working on it together. Truly, Nairobians must feel safe and you will feel safe. We had a very good experience just a few days ago where thousands of Nairobians were at, the archives in Uhuru Park enjoying football. And it was very safe. Lakini wale ambao wanajiingiza sasa kwa sababu zote zile kuonesha ya kwamba kuna uhalifu ambao umepita mizizi, watashindwa. We commiserate with those who have been victims. I know after we had a very big festival here at Uhuru Park that was very successful, a gospel festival. We got some incidences from that within the CBD where lights were deliberately switched off at around I think 9 p.m. thereabout. Hao ni watu ambao watashikwa. Ya mwisho tutakuwa na mkutano na wale wamiliki wa vyumba, baadhi ya vyumba katika jiji letu, kwa sababu kila mtu akiwa na kamera yake outside your shop, outside your office, and a light, because we have regulations and city bylaws that you must have your own spotlight as well, in addition to the public infrastructure that we have the responsibility to ensure is there. Then that feeds into the security of the city, and that's what happens world over. It is not a novel idea only for Nairobi. That's what happens across the world, to ensure that we cooperate so that this city can continue being a bustling and vibrant, nerve center of commerce, of culture, of tourism, and of the social life of the people of Nairobi. So allow me to leave it at that. Mnakaa mna swali?
Yeah, there's a question.
Ngoja na upatiwe. Subiri. Ndachukua mbili. Tayari amejitokeza ndugu yangu photojournalist. Nani mwingine? So are you a journalist? Ati? Ni message 988 SMS. Na muangalie hiyo mambo kabisa. Asante. So thank you for that, because that is public participation. Mama pia mko na swali yenye inahusisha hii mambo mengine tazungumza nanyi. Ni bure, si ni bure? Ni bure, hiyo SMS ni bure. Hiyo SMS ni 988. Sio star, kuna master. 988. Text. Andika Nairobi, niko Uhuru Park, nimeona hii. And our public, our officers in the police service and DCI will swing into action, and we're supporting that. Tuanze nawe ndugu. Okay, it was the gentleman behind you, but it's okay. Yes. 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 The arrests. Okay. Thank you. That question is best placed for the regional police commander, who is joining us at the next stop. So we'll get an opportunity, because we'll have there at that spot we have the OCPD, Central Police, as well as the regional police commander. So that will be best placed there. Unless you want to address the arrest. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We should get that report, because let's let the competent agency, the one that arrests, answer that. But what we want to say, because we've had questions that people are being sponsored, etc. Crime is not acceptable. Crime is not acceptable in the city. No one should rob anyone in anyone's name, and there is no sacred cow. So that one we shall not allow in the city.
Yeah,
Yes.
There's an issue. You had a challenge earlier with Kenya Power.
Yes.
To get clarity in terms of the billing. If that might have affected the day switch off as they have done.
No.
And then there's also the question in terms of switching off the line. There are likelihood of the internal sabotage.
As you've said, the investigations are going on who has been infiltrating the power infrastructure. We have suspects. There are areas we've seen. We thought these illegal connections, for a long time are just in the informal settlements. But now in the CBD, in an area like Moy Avenue, somebody has his own control box, supplying other people power, and people are paying. That is criminal, and those should be charged. So there's no other matter. We are working very closely. That's why you have the top leadership of Kenya Power here with us to address those. So allow me to leave it at that. Yeah? Tulisema mbili. Yes. Public infrastructure. Yes.
It is not categorized as the accident looks and sounds like organized.
Yeah. It may look like that, but we have the professionals. I would let the DCI and the police give us a verdict, on what exactly it is. We have people who deal with scrap metal, for instance, who want the cables, the copper. And we've seen that in many parts of the city. We've had people taking manhole covers, and you find a hole, it is sorted out, we change the material, it is still being stolen. And so if there's a wider web, I think our officers in the National Police Service are competent enough to allow us to resolve that. What we are appealing for, and what I'm appealing to you as your governor, is that as the citizens of Nairobi, we must take charge. Because that is that's your taxpayers' money. That is your contribution. And the first work of any government is to secure its people. And we're confident that that is, being dealt with. Yeah. So, tuache hapo. Tutembe utaniuliza tukitembea. Yeah? Sorry? Utaniuliza. Utembe karibu na mimi. God bless you. Asanteni sana. So that in the cover of that darkness, people are attacked. And there are various sections that we've seen that happening. In fact, in some instances, we've had public officers attacked when they come to address that issue. Vandalism of public infrastructure is criminal. Vandalism of public infrastructure deserves the highest sentence, because that is infrastructure that has been placed there by your money as Kenyans. Hiyo ni pesa yenu. Ukiona mtu anang'oa taa, ukiona mtu anakata ile cable ya stima, watu wametoa road signs, watu wakitoa street lights, ni pesa yenu. And so we must all be vigilant. So in as much as we are, we have agreed that the National Police Service will increase the physical presence of police officers, as well as ourselves, also us as the public, just like we did during the Mulika Mwizi campaign, must be vigilant. There's a toll-free number, 988, you send a message and start with Nairobi and just say, niko hapa Tom Mboya, nimeona mtu aking'oa. Niko hapa Kenyatta Avenue, nimeona hii. So that we can also assist our, security agencies. Huyo mtu ambaye anaenda kupokonywa anaweza kuwa ni mama yako, anaweza kuwa ni dada yako, inaweza kuwa ni wewe. So tafadhali tuwajibike sote kama wananchi, even as we do our part. We have with us the Kenya Power team. And you can see we have equipment to just address some of those hotspots that we've been doing. But we want to tell these people who've been doing this, for whatever reason, commercial or otherwise, that you will not have a long time to do that. We will make sure that you face the full force of the law, because we, together with the citizens, shall exercise that kind of vigilance. The critical installations along Tom Mboya Monument that power the whole of Kenya